guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I've never actually filmed one before, so this is my first attempt. If I am horrible at it, please forgive. Today I have somewhere to be at 5 o'clock, so I am just gonna try to do my makeup and let you know kind of just my everyday routine. The first thing that I always do is I like to use the Hangover by Too Faced. It's the Hangover RX. It's kind of like a moisturizer because I kind of have, they told me I have, what is it? It's like a combo skin. I have dry skin in some places, and then I have really oily skin around my nose and around my lips and chin. So they recommended this so that way it kind of evens everything out and gives me a level playing field for whenever I want to put on makeup. Okay, so that was my moisturizer. The primer that I like to use is I like to use the CoverGirl. It's the CoverGirl Pore Minimizing cream. I'm not sure how much I paid for it, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm really mad at this. I think I paid maybe $8 for it, and it's my go-to one right now because I do also have this NYX one, but it's like a weird cream, and it kind of has a mattifying effect, and whenever I put on matte makeup, I look like a cake. And not a good cake. I just look like cake with no icing. It's just crusty and powdery and gross. So I don't like this kind. I like the kind that's kind of sticky and everything sticks to it, so that's what I'm going to use now. I mainly put this just kind of wherever the heck I feel like it, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know where this is actually supposed to go. I just put it wherever works best for me. Most of the time I try to avoid my upper lip because I talk so much. Makeup tends to really crack on my upper lip, and it starts to look like that crackle nail polish that you guys might remember. I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't do my nails, as you can see. Okay, now that I've got my primer on, I like to use different kind of foundations. So I really, right now my favorite foundation is definitely L'Oreal Pro Glow. Make sure you always shake up this foundation. I don't know, it just, the first time I used it, it kind of separated, and so now I'm just kind of paranoid, and I really want it to be good. Yeah. So yeah, whenever you pour it out, it kind of looks really milky. You can see it's kind of running down my hand there. God damn it. Yeah, it's really liquidy. So that's why I like it, because like I said, I hate matte foundation. It just does not do shit for my skin. It doesn't. I end up looking like a cake. I end up, it just ends up cracking throughout the day, and then it ends up just looking really fucking horrible. It's also something that Robert E. Christie recommended to me. It is the Flower Sponge. It is seriously the softest. It's the softest sponge you will ever probably use. Look at that, look at that. It's so soft, it's purple, it's cute. And I like it being soft because normally whenever I use a blender, it feels like I am punching myself in the face. I don't know if it's because I don't know my own strength. Literally, I'm not that strong, so I don't know. There we go. Okay, I was just whoa, I'm looking really pale there. But, I don't know, I just like it. It feels way nicer than the normal sponge. And I already ran out of foundation, so I have to put another squirt. That's the only thing that I don't like about this foundation, is you do have to use multiple squirts if you want it to cover your whole face. I don't know if it's because I have a really big face. I don't think it is, but it's lasting a while. It's lasted longer than a week, so it's not too bad, but also I'm just bruh, I need more. And they don't even sell it in a bigger thing. They legit only sell it in that tube. Now I've got the sunscreen effect going on here. Also, if you guys have any tips on how I should be applying this, or if you have any ideas, please let me know. I welcome advice and constructive criticism. I was about to say comforting criticism. Again, I cannot talk, so yes, this is fine. And I also have to get in the corners around my nose because literally no makeup will go in there. None. I'm like having to like stop looking at the camera and starting to look at the freaking mirror because I'm just like, wow, that looks really good on camera. Okay, let me see. Now I like to take it down my neck. I don't have to, but I like to, just because I feel like it just makes it look so much more like my skin. Like it makes it look natural. Also, this is another reason why I like the flower brush, because normally whenever I would use the other brush, okay, this is funny. Normally whenever I would use the other brush, it would make, like it would literally hurt my throat whenever I went over it with the other brush because it was like so thick. The new foundation that, it's not foundation, it's setting powder. The new setting powder that I kind of fell in love with, it smells like my grandma's perfume. Like it smells really good. My grandmother's no longer on this earth, but it smells really good. It reminds me of her for some freaking reason. But yeah, it is the L'Oreal Hydra. Wow, it's not gonna focus. There we go. It's the Hydra Perfect loose powder. Yeah, but I use, like I said, I'm going to use this dense this denser blender to apply that. I get the 916 translucent shade because I really just wanted it to like disappear on my skin. It does have like weird, it's got like weird balls in it. I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're just like little clumps of powder. And some of you may not like that. I know I'm not a fan of it, but I do like the way the rest of the powder works. And as you can see, my eyes are now starting to do the creasy crease. So I have to reblend my eyes. I'm talking to you guys, so I keep forgetting that I need to do my eyes first. Another reason why I like the flower blender is whenever I go in to like redo my eyes, like it really just isn't, like it doesn't hurt my eyeball. Because normally whenever I'm redoing my eyeball or anything like that, like I'm pushing so hard with the beauty blender to try to make it like go faster that I end up like shanking myself in the eye. It's unpleasant. Also, you do want to be careful with this powder around your eye. I have gotten those little balls in my eye, and I am telling you, it hurts. And then you can't find it because the balls like dissolve slowly over time. It's like ice in water. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. So this is me with my powder like finished. I just finished like applying it. I applied it to my neck as well. Now that I have the powder finished, I go in with one of my Morphe brushes. It's just kind of the light and fluffy one. I'm 90% sure it's just, oh, it's the M527. Never noticed the little number on the bottom there. I don't know if you can see it. Hello, camera. My lord. Okay, well, whatever. It's the M527. And I just kind of run it all over my face to shake off all the loose powder. I don't know if this is technically baking because I'm not leaving it on for 5 ever. I'm just like putting it on my face and then swiping it off. Okay, so now that I've dusted myself off, I am now going in with my Morphe like continuous setting spray. I don't know how to tell if this thing is getting empty or not, but it feels really light, but I remember it feeling pretty light whenever I bought it too, so that's the only thing that like worries me. I'm hoping that like I don't have bad luck and the second I start to spray it, like it's gonna run out on me, of course, for the very first video. Because that would be fun for me. Okay. Also, I have my own little fan that I made out of a paper clip and some like cardstock that I used to fan myself. Okay. I know I probably used a lot more than you guys would. I like to make sure that I use a ton, because I do, again, live in South Texas, and it is humid as, it's basically like walking through like steam all day. Like your hair can't handle it, your makeup can't handle it, especially if you are outside, which I'm not, but the place that I work, like it's always super hot inside because the AC like can't cover like the amount of heat that is coming into the store. So you really need to make sure that your makeup is set and that it is not going anywhere. I really like setting spray. It's like hairspray for your face. Make sure that shit ain't going nowhere. All right. So now that I have my setting spray done, I go in with my, hopefully I can find it. Yeah, I did. Okay. I go in with this matte bronzer. There we go. By Ulta Beauty. It is the shade Cool. Okay, so I do apologize. Also, my phone does not have automatic focus. So I am the one that has to keep like pushing the screen to make sure that it focuses on me because my camera, even though it is an iPhone, it's not the smartest in the world, all right? Okay, so I just go in and I just kind of go really harshly, mainly because I am pale as balls. So I like to make sure that I do have like the appearance of a tan. I try to go to the beach as often as possible, but sometimes it's not possible. I also like to go on my, I guess they're called temple lines. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I do like to go in there just to make sure that I do get that look of a tan. Okay, so now that my bronzer is done for my face with the big brush, I now go in with one of my, hopefully this one. No, it doesn't have a name. Why? Oh, you know what? I think it's on this one. The M505, this is like the new one, and this is the one I got in the kit. Why are they two different colors? Why do you do this to me, Morphe? Okay. So I just get a little bit on my brush, and I just go in very lightly on my nose because I really don't like the lines to show, but I also don't like my nose to look like it's the palest thing on my face. Because, I don't know, it just looks really weird if you don't have any like color in the center of my face. Like, I don't know, it just looks really weird. Yes, the face is necessary. The face is necessary whenever you are putting on the... So if you don't make that face and it comes out weird, that is why you need to make the face. And I know you can probably barely tell that it is there, but it is there. I promise, I promise. It's just so smooth that you can't tell. If not, I'm doing it incredibly wrong and it's actually not there and it's just me imagining that it's there, but... Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is I like to go in... That felt weird. Okay. I like to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. I got it at TJ Maxx for legit like $24. Be jealous. But yeah, I love the packaging. Like, do you not see that? That is amazing. I like to go in with the shade Luna. Can you guess why? It's my favorite's name. And I like to go in with my Morphe, I guess, angled brush. I don't know the name of it. Like I said, not a makeup artist. I don't know what it's actually called. Okay. Alright, so I like to go in and I like to get quite a bit of it because I know that there's like a lot of people that they prefer. I know Raw Beauty Kristi, she like prefers like the glow from within, but literally I do not care if it looks like it is sitting on my face. I just want to make sure that the sun catches it and people like compliment me on my highlight. I'm one of those people. So I just like to really go in. Like, do you not see that? Okay. Don't worry, I'll get to my nose in a minute. The nose is the thing that I always do way last. Mainly because like I don't know, I just feel, I don't know, I'm a creature of habit, man. I have to go in last for my nose. Did I even get that much in there? And so I don't like to dip in again for the highlight because I already dipped in a ton to do my cheekbones. So I just like to go in with whatever's left. Yes, the face was there again. So now you can kind of see that I am, oh, look at my chin. Yeah, that's not coming off. I'm just gonna look like the Tin Man with a really bomb chin. Ayy. But yeah, that's how I do my highlight. Yay. I just look like a really shiny person. Like, I don't know. People don't really compliment me on my highlight all the time, and maybe this is why. But anyway, that's how I do my highlighter. Okay, now the next thing that I like to do is I know that a lot of makeup artists, like, they do their like eye makeup first and then their eyebrow, but I feel like I can't do that because I get so self-conscious. Like, without eyebrows, I feel like I look like an alien person. Like, I just need my eyebrows filled in. And I know I do have eyebrows, but do you not see how small they are? They're pretty tiny. So, and mainly that is my fault, but anywho. I like to go in with, it is Maybelline New York Total Temptation Brow Definer, and it is the shade Soft Brown 305. If you do not focus, stupid camera. There we go. Total Temptation. Yes, like I said, it is a horrible camera. And I'm continuously poking my finger at my screen. Yes, this is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to pause the screen, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, and then this is me with my eyebrows done. Like I said, you can totally see it looks way better. Might as well just go out like this, am I right? I'm wrong, because I need the rest of my makeup. Okay, so the next thing that, I don't know what kind of eye look I want to do today. What do you guys think I should do? I am totally just going to go with the normal look. Okay, I'm gonna go with, I like to use my Morphe palette. It's I have it like all right here. It's the Morphe Artistry palette, and it has fingerprints all over it, because I just don't, I tried to wipe it off like a few times, but then after that I just kind of gave up. So I like to go in with my Morphe palette. I still kept the little flimsy thing because I like to know, like, I don't know, it just keeps the top of it clean. See? Like, now this one doesn't have any, like, product on it. It just keeps it clean. I like to mainly go in with, ooh, and now I can tell you guys the names. This is fancy. I like to go in with Play It Cool, Peachy Keen, Talk Dirty, and Sparks Fly. Like, those are these 4 shades right here. Oh, wow. That wasn't even in the screen. Those are these 4 shades right here. They're like matte color. I don't like to use like super shimmery except for like on my like center of my eye. I don't know. I just don't like sparkles on a day like this. If I'm going to the club, which I don't do that often, then I'll use like the sparkly shades everywhere. Or if I'm feeling myself, then I'll wear sparkly shades. But most of the time I don't use sparkly shades. So the one that I am going in first with is Play It Cool. The Play It Cool is like the lightest of the 4 shades, and I like to just kind of shade my whole like eyelid with it, and give it like a good, yes, I am aware that this is a very dirty brush, okay? I haven't cleaned it in like 3 days, and I wore very red makeup yesterday. So I go in with that, and I just kind of like lightly shade over this. Right there. Yeah. See? Do you see? And then I like to go under my under eye, and I like to shade that too because I do have smaller than average eyes. I am aware, guys. So if you write in the comments like, this chick has really tiny eyes, I know, okay? Okay, so that is how I do one eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so there you have it. That is the first layer. Then I like to go in with Peachy Keen, and like to just kind of like do mainly the crease, just to like darken up the crease. Because literally whenever I close my eye, my crease disappears anyway, so why not? And then I like to go into my, I don't know what this is called. I guess the inner corner. There we go. I like to go in the inner corner with a darker shade too. I don't know if it's called like a halo eye. I don't know, guys. I'm not a makeup artist by any means, okay? So there. That way it kind of like makes my eye look a little bit bigger. And then again, I like to go under my under eye with every single friggin' color. Ow. Don't know why that hurt. That was weird. Okay. Yeah. So, I added like a ton of product under my eye and I didn't mean to. So, sorry about that. But anyway, so that's how I do the second part. I'm going to stop and I'm going to just finish it all up and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, so this is my finished like eye with the peachy keen and the things, the sparks fly and everything. So in the outer corners I did the darker shades, and then in the inner corners I did the darker shades. I do not know if you can tell. Also, my blending is awful, so I'm gonna fix that. Didn't realize that until I lifted up my head. Oh Lord. Okay, yeah, like I said, help me. Give me tips, because this is god awful. I don't know if it's the palette, I don't know if it's me. 90% sure it is me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so this is like my finished like kind of eye. And I also like to go a little bit higher up into the brow bone with some of the, like, with whatever's left on my makeup brush. That way it doesn't make me look like I have like a really weird wing going on. I don't know. There we go. Kind of like that. That way it like accentuates my eyebrows. I think that's the word. It makes my eyebrows look a little bit better, and then it also does make my eye makeup look a little bit better as well. It makes my eyes look a little bit bigger, so it's a really good way to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I like to go in with my concealer by Ulta. I don't know where I put it. Let me find it. So this is my concealer by Ulta Beauty again. This is like my go-to concealer. This works. The only problem is that it's really matte. So I was using this on my whole face for a while there, and it legit looked awful. Like it would clog up my pores, and then it would fill, like, overfill, so it looked like I had tiny little mountains of pimples, like, on my nose, even though I didn't have anything. Like, I would take the makeup off and it would be fine. So it made me look, like, really nasty. So I like to use this only on my eyes now, so let me show you what it looks like. Woo. And then this is the shade Light Cool. I take a little bit out. I know a lot of people just use, like, and go like that. I don't like to do that. I like to move a little bit onto my hand. That way I kind of have like a little makeup artist like palette, I guess the painting palette thingamajigs. So I just kind of put it on my hand like that. And then I get my little brush. Where is it? I don't know what it's called, guys. It is don't know. I think it's just called like a little brush. I don't know. It's like a crease brush maybe? Concealer brush maybe? But it's like a really thin, do you see that? Yeah, okay. So, and then I tap into it, and then I go in, moving my other light. Then I just kind of go in like this with it to add my crease some definition and hopefully don't stab my eye with freaking concealer, because I've done that before and it freaking burns. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I will try to figure out how to put some music behind this. Here we go. So I suck at cutting my crease, but I actually think I'm doing a pretty good job today. Yeah. Ta-da! I actually didn't do too bad. Hey! Hey! I did it. Oh. Okay, so I am going to cut my other crease and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is me with both my eyes, like, with a cut crease. I know I kind of look like the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland. I was just like, what freaking movie is the chick with the hair? Alright, so I know I kind of look like her, how she had like that weird stuff like on her lips. There was like, hoo, hoo, and then like a little heart. You know what I mean? It was like, ugh. Okay. So I know I kind of look like her, but I will fix that right now. So I like to go in with a really shimmery shade, like I said, just on the like center of my lid. I will be going in with the Light of the Party shade here on the Morphe palette. Yeah, you can kind of see that it's used. I like to use my finger because I feel like my finger just gets a lot more product on there. Yeah, and then it ends up being really, really shimmery. So now that I have both of my eyes like semi-done, I like to go in with this big brush here. And then I just kind of like swish it all around to, I don't know, it kind of like mixes it nicely and it does a really good job of doing it. So there, now that it's kind of like shimmery and whatnot. On the inner corner of my eyes, I am going to apply the same shade. And I just put it on my finger again, just put it in my inner corner. Like that. Yeah, exactly like that. What the heck? Yeah, simple. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and my eyeliner is really takes a little bit, so I will be back with you to close up this video. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and put on a little bit of mascara, and then I will be right back to finish up the video. Okay, and this is the finished look. I really enjoyed like filming this video. I know that it was a little bit long, but like I said, I suck at editing. I promise I'm gonna like watch a YouTube video on how to edit YouTube videos, and hopefully the next one will be better. I plan on like posting videos every Tuesday and Wednesday, so if you like what you saw, or if you just think I'm a cool person, I mean, I would totally appreciate if you liked this video or like told a friend to watch this video. And then also if you could just subscribe, because I mean, I'm gonna be posting more stuff, so I would really like to see a few of you guys in the future, or all of you guys in the future. That would be totally awesome. Alrighty guys, I will see you probably tomorrow in the next video that I post. So tomorrow I will be reviewing, I'm going to Walmart tonight, and so I will be buying like just kind of random stuff, and I will be trying to do my makeup with that, and hopefully I don't fail. Also, I'm planning on doing some e.l.f. lashes, because I saw those the last time I was in Walmart. So hopefully I don't end up failing, because I haven't worn fake false lashes in a long time. So hopefully I don't fail at my makeup tomorrow. Alrighty guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.